Guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we're going to be recreating every manufacturer's best coaster model. So if you guys like this video, like, subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. Alright, first one we're going to do is going to be, I guess, Mack, or Mach, whatever it's called, Mach. I would do the striker coasters, but they don't got a striker, so I could do this, even though this is a Gerstlauer. Let's just pretend this is... We're just gonna pretend this is Voltron, guys. How fast did I go with that? So yeah, we're just gonna pretend this is Voltron. So, Voltron, I've heard, it's one of the best coasters in the world. Of course, I haven't ridden it because it's all the way in, what is that, Europa Park? I am not going all the way from Virginia to Europa Park. I don't think that's happening. So I've actually never rode a Mack coaster. Like, I'm not talking about the rinky-dink ones they make. I'm talking about like an Extreme Spinner, a Mach Hyper Coaster, and a Mach. I'm not doing right. Doing to turn straight into Airtime Hill. Notice Airtime Hill. We're just gonna do that. That's gonna give you some gold. No, we can do a... We're actually gonna do a... Zero G stall. I'm gonna go straight into, I'm gonna say dive loop. Let's shorten that a little bit. I think that'd be good. I'm gonna turn right here into a, I'm gonna do Jojo roll. That'd look pretty cool. Straight, we're gonna do up into a sharp turn. Straight into a, we're gonna do a launch now, which would be very interesting. Do a high-powered launch, but it's only be that long. Cool. Doing this into a turn. Why is supports off? I'm tired. So dumb. So first we'll do a head chopper element. Straight into... I guess I'm gonna do a double up. There's enough power. Straight into a Jojo roll. Straight into a drop underground. Straight into a... Straight to a... Up. Do up. I'm gonna do a turn. No, not yeah. We are going to turn. It's going to be a trim brake turn. And then after we get trim brakes, we can just... That ain't gonna work. I need to redo this. Into... That's another hill, I would say. Into a block section, so we can put multiple trains on the tracks. Let's do a block section 3 long. Into a banked drop. So I'm gonna go around. Oh my no. So drop you again. and will take you up into the ending. And there it is. My mock striker coaster. Watch this launch not even work. It won't work. It's not gonna work. Give me a second. We need to fix this. I'm gonna do 100 straight 100. Just see if it'll even work. Watch it not work. Oh my gosh. That'd be horrible. Yeah, it is gonna work. Okay, that's good. Let's just pretend this is a mock striker car, not a Gershflower. Oh, that's good. Straight into that dive loop. Nice. To an airtime hill. Like a little bit of airtime. Into the Joe roll. This is some insane hang time. Up into a rolling launch. Might need to make the launch more never mind, it's gonna do it. Here comes the double up. Straight into the JoJo roll. Straight into that drop underground. Straight into the... Don't really know what that's called. Actually, I don't know. Up. Into the brakes. Then we go down. Get a little bit more steam. And then we make it. That's that. Alright. Next coaster we're going to do is going to be a Entman coaster. We have two coasters which we could do. An Entman swing launch, or do a Entman hydraulic launch. I've never ridden a hydraulic launch. To be fair, I've never actually rode one. The closest one to me is Storm Runner, and then the next closest one is all the way in. It's Stealth or Accelerator. Probably Stealth, actually. I think I'm closer to England than California. Maybe. I'm not really sure. I need to search it up. I mean, that's interesting. But Storm Runner is the only possible one I could do. And let's do these. Let's do this terrain. We're going to start the ride-off in drive tires. Getting you to the launch area. Let's do it, I guess. I want it to be the fast accelerating coaster, so let's just jack up the acceleration for it. I'll do one more. That should be long enough. Got that normal top hat. No, we can do flying snake dive up here. That'd be so cool to put it myself too. I'm gonna do an actual different flying snake dive. We're gonna be falling at a 180 degrees. That's gonna look so cool. Straight to it. Just straight into the brake. Just gonna go over the track, but that's gonna be okay. No one really cares. So let's start the coaster. I have to tweak that launch a lot. Hydraulic launch, but it'll be okay. Here we go, on the platform. Here we go. Straight into the top hat that you do not clear. Cool. We'll do 80 83 miles an hour, and that should make it. No, it's 82. Here you go. Hey, you made it! Straight into the flying snake dive like on Storm Runner. Well, that's not the finish of the flying snake dive. That's gonna give you some good airtime right there. Then we're gonna turn into the brakes. That's it. Alright, next one we're gonna do is gonna be RMC. You could do a single rail or a whatever it is, RMC hybrid. We're gonna do a steel topper instead of the iBox, but we're gonna do. No, that's not how they always start. They always have that weird start. They always have like a drop, like hills. Like, why? Just start the ride. Here we go. I'm gonna start the ride up. We'll make this about. I'm gonna do as tall as normal ones. We're gonna have that signature barrel drop, like on Twisted Timbers at King's Dominion RMC, which I've actually rode a few times. The RMC which I've rode actually the most, and I've only rode 2, so that's the depressing part. Let's do some crazy stuff. The first RMC that was ever built was the new Texas Giant, which is at Six Flags, Texas, for anyone that wants to know that. They RMC'd the Texas Giant. So fun facts. Should we do the ending like Outlaw Run or Runner? Outlaw Runner, I don't know what it's called. With just two back-to-back Heartline rolls that look insane. Let's do it here too, so you literally, hopefully we can get 2 trains on this. Get 1 train going while everyone's doing this. That'd be so cool. Over the station too. Actually, let's do Fury. New world record. I don't need brakes. The brakes are gonna run out of steam going up that hill. So here we go. My RMC with 5 inversions, pretty sure. Maybe 6, I don't know. I'm pretty sure 5. The JoJo roll, twisted drop, and 3, yeah, 5. Here comes the twisted barrel drop. Or at least the barrel drop. Fringy airtime hill. To a turn. A JoJo roll. Another good airtime hill. Oh my gosh, this airtime hill. Ah! Yeah. Straight into the best part. The triple Heartline rolls. 1, 2, 3. Looks so cool. Actually, I've ridden 3 RMCs. Actually lied. I've rode Wildcat Revenge at Hershey Park, Twisted Timbers, and Steel Vengeance. So yes, last, we're gonna do 2 more. We're gonna do Vekoma next. So we're gonna do a Vekoma tilt, which is easily the best Vekoma by far. So, except if you like Vekoma family launches, which like Boomer Mountain, LM launches. But we're gonna do a Vekoma tilt. Let's do special, because a tilt will be special. Or a tilt will not be special. That is cool. Let me find it. It's right here. So I have actually ridden Siren's Curse. Actually, just ridden it. Actually, not too long ago. And that tilt was insane. Like, actually. Straight 90 degrees. We're gonna go straight into a tunnel, too. It's gonna be Oblivion 2.0. Oblivion. Yeah, it's gonna be Oblivion, guys. Alright, brakes. We're done. Nah, I'm joking. We ain't gonna do Oblivion. This have a lot of twists, though. Just as a... Like, this is easily the best Vekoma. Because Vekoma used to build stupid coasters like Flying Dutchmans and SLCs and Boomerangs. Finally, they have understood what to build. Family Boomer... Not Family Boomer. Yes. They do build Family Boomerangs. Or... Yeah, I think it's them. Family Inverted Coasters and Family Launch Coasters. They finally understand what to do. That's gonna be our Vekoma tilt, guys. Actually, Siren's Curse supposed to went to a different park. Fun fact, but that plane got scratched. And I took it to Cedar Point. Just staring 90 degrees straight down into that hole is gonna look insane. Drop ya. There we go. Into the turn. Another turn. Up into an airtime hill. Another turn. Up into a heartline roll. Into a turn. And then we're going to finish the ride off. Like that. Pretty cool. But last but not least, we are going to do a B&M coaster. They built B&M Hypers, Floorlesses, stand-up, and the Wave Coaster too. Down, not right here. It's on our launch. Right there it is. A Wave Coaster, and suspended coasters, and flying coasters. So they build easily the most out of any group. But we're actually going to build a B&M Giga, like Fury 325, Orion, Leviathan. We're gonna build those kind of. I think there's only 3 of them. But 300 footers. Let's do 320 straight into a. Can we? Now let's just take time to get down to that drop he wants. There we go. Straight into that drop. I've actually only ridden one, I don't do 90 degree, one, B&M Giga, which is Fury 325. Very lucky I get the, it's probably my most ridden roller coaster, actually. That or, Apollo's Chariot. Both of them are easily my top ones I've ridden the most. Fury is probably the best back row where you get absolutely just flung over that for that first drop. What are we doing? I should end it right here. Straight into a block section. Straight into dry tires. It's going to be a long dry tire section, but it'll be okay. So that's my B&M dive. Here's the slow lift hill. But out of all these coasters, put down in the comments which one's your most favorite. And if you guys like this video, like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll be making more videos soon. I've not been making many videos that much.